Alright, I think we're on. Hey guys, so this is a kind of like a little devlog thing. I'm not going to do that many of these because I want this game to be authentic and like feel like a new game and not be spoiled the entire time. So just wanted to point out some things. I sent some screenshots on Scratch, which is where I've been publishing most of the stuff about this game. This is Chesterwood. It's actually based off of an old game, very old game I tried to make a long time ago called Chesterwood, which was a cabin instead of a train, but we'll get to that. So you're on a train in this game, in a tunnel, which is why the lights go by. That'll be explained more when I get voice actors. There will be voice actors. If anyone wants to try out, I'll have Scratch page for that. Direction, current position. Okay, let's start with this. So when you start the game, you are always starting here. What? I'll have to check on that. As long as it corrects itself, we should be okay. It did, okay. So, I'll have to figure that out later. Essentially what you can do, hopefully they start off alive, yes. So, mechanics. I'm not going to go in the behind yet because I don't know if I can even put that on YouTube. Essentially, you have 3 different areas you can flash, and I haven't added the camera yet. This is in the Steam Train era, so I don't know how we're going to add the cameras, but we'll see. Essentially, you can take a flash here when an animatronic comes by, and I'll show you the animatronics in a little bit. You can peek here. Now, all of this is possible to change. Okay, that needs to be removed, but I can do that later. This is a little thing there for something else. I'm gonna change that right now because it's giving me a pet peeve. It's like it's so annoying. Okay, there we go. Okay, so you can peek, you can flash both these, and when they get to this phase where they kill something, and I'll explain that, either you or something else. But let's not use the word kill. Let's say remove from existence. When they have a chance to remove something from existence when they are in this phase here. But you can flash the before. That's how the gameplay loop works. So you have 3 lives, and the reason for that being is you have 2 of the people who are trying to be killed, who are destined, quote, to be killed. And those 2 look like that, because I'm too lazy to put in work to make them look different. And I'm not going to show them being removed from existence, because I don't know if I put that on YouTube yet. Yeah, so let me show you some of the animatronics now. So if I think this is the one with George. Alright, so the nice part about this is you can't see the first 2 phases when they get here. Right, so you have to peek. There will be sound cues, but very quiet sound cues. George's second phase on when he comes through. He has 3 other phases before this. And then his final phase, and there will be a fade animation because I can't animate him getting closer. Because I don't have the effort for that. ADHD. He gets to his 3rd phase, and then he'll appear here. I haven't actually added that yet, but I've actually added the other guy. And let's talk about my favorite of all of my designs in this game. Wrong side. My bad. Still getting used to this whole thing up here too. So Harold. Harold is I worked on this design far before. I'll actually show the original designs because they are a work of art in my opinion. This is Harold. He mines. He's a miner, I guess. I don't know. We have Sheriff John, who I need to figure out a way to make him look intimidating. Train conductor, George. Honestly, one of my favorites. I still gotta remove the leg thing, but it's okay for now. This is what he originally looked like, and it doesn't look that creepy. So I was like, we can work on it and make it a bit better. We just removed. My little brother and I decided that we were gonna remove some of the stuff off of him. Is that all? Oh yeah, and Banker Keith. Still a work in progress. I don't know how he's gonna work, but it's okay. And I had some other tries for figuring out different character designs because I just wanted it had to fit the detail, right? So in this, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but there's lines up here, because bit right. And they're like wood lines, actual wood lines. I've added a lot of detail, and the seats have all like the indents that a seat normally would. So yeah, that's his first phase. Let's just go back to the game. That's his first phase. Second phase is pretty cool. He starts messing with his tie, or his bandana. And then he takes off his hat, which, by the way, took me a lot of time to get the fingers in the hat to look correct. And then he leaves, and you have to check here at that point to flash him. Now, don't know why I didn't save, Oh, it's because I haven't even added that function yet. So once it hits 7, it adds him to the, because there's multiple people who can be in this phase. So I would go in office. I'm going to add Harold, and boom. Now I've got to work out the lighting because it just does not look right when it's that bright. But yes, that's how he works. And then he removes one of these from existence, and then he'll actually stay there, and after a certain delay, he'll get rid of another one, and his face will change. He'll move this way, so that it doesn't look that static. Or maybe he'll leave after the first one. I still got to decide on that. Oh no, Harold actually goes to kill you first. Every other character in this game will try to kill the other prisoners, quotes. They could be whatever you want to call them. But yeah, he always tries to gun for you first. George, as I said, the guy with the robot skeleton, the endoskeleton still showing. Where is he? Him. He will always try to go for the other two, because I'm not going to spoil the plot of this game, but there's actually lore, and I am pretty happy with it. What else do I have to show here? Yeah, I mean, this guy's design is honestly awesome. I mean, you just look at this detail I put into this. This is also not, I didn't just make this, these have been around for a really long time, most of these vectors I've created. I just haven't been able to use them. So yeah, obviously I've got to put shadow on this guy somehow, make the whole place look a little darker for him, or he look a little darker compared to the background, so it kind of works in contrast and similarity. But yeah, I just wanted to show off what I've been working on. I'll probably post this and then put it on Scratch as a YouTube link. But yeah, I'll see you guys when the game's done, hopefully. Or I'll have a second devlog talking about it a little bit more, maybe even. Alright, peace.